Hi everyone, Roger here from What's on DisneyPlus.com. A quick news update for you guys about movies and shows on Disney Plus not being in rotation. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Disney Plus is going to have a whopping great big library of hundreds of movies, thousands of TV shows, and it's leading to a number of people asking whether or not movies and shows will be kind of drifting on and off like they've previously done either on Netflix or just as a whole, because Disney have always been kind of like this. They like to put things back in the vote. They'll release things at cinema and then later on they'd re-release them, or they re-release them on DVD and other home video formats. Disney did confirm to comicbook.com that they won't actually be going on rotation and that everything will be staying on there, especially all the classics, and there won't be this rotary cycle that we've seen on Netflix or Hulu. The big reason for this is ultimately Disney own everything that is on there. So that means when they put things like The Mandalorian or The Lion King or anything like that there, they own all the rights to it, so therefore they don't need to expire. Because up till now, whereas like Hulu and Netflix and Amazon Prime, they've tended to have to, say, like for example, purchase rights to a movie or a TV series for a certain amount of time, for a certain amount of money, and obviously once that deal expires, they get pulled off. Disney don't have this problem with their own movies. Now there is a little caveat to that, because there are going to be some movies that potentially might have to leave Disney Plus, but we don't have to worry about this till at least 2025. The reason for that is, as we have found out numerous times before, Netflix still have the pay to window for a number of movies released from 2016 to 2018. So that's things like Avengers Infinity War, you've also got Black Panther, Star Wars, The Last Jedi, Coco, etc. So all of those movies potentially might have to go back to Netflix for a short period, but this might not happen until 2025, 2027, so it's a long way off, but they'll obviously all be coming onto Disney Plus eventually. That's if Disney don't end up making a deal with Netflix before then. They've got 5 years to do that. It wouldn't be at all surprise. Disney CEO Bob Iger has already said they've got little ways of getting around it. They've got little loopholes. He didn't want to go into too much because this was months ago. But I'm fully expecting Disney to kind of get around this, because with 5 years left to go, they're going to want to pay that money not to kind of lose it. But also maybe Netflix are holding on to it as a bit of a trump card. They can use this a bit later on if they need the content. You don't know what that's going to be happening with Netflix in a few years' time. And also ultimately, it's just a nice big kind of savings check for when they want to, if they ever needed to. But nevertheless, the main thing really going forward is we are not going to be having this kind of thing of what's leaving Disney Plus this month like we do with Netflix. It will just be constantly adding on to it and kind of continuing on adding to that library. I think that's great. Definitely think it's a strong thing going forward. I think you're going to see a lot more of this, obviously not just with Disney Plus, but also with Apple TV Plus and Peacock and the new HBO Max. All of those there, because they're all owned by the corporations making them. They own all the rights and stuff. So this kind of thing might be kind of disappearing. We've kind of got used to it with Netflix, especially over the past year or so where things have been pulling off. But now we don't really have to worry about that with Disney Plus. We kind of already knew that, but it's nice to have it confirmed by Disney. Nevertheless, let me know in the comments below what you guys think at home. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com, and I shall see you guys in another video. Laters.